Hello again, everyone. Terry Earthwind at Consortium. And I have with me Barbara Daoust. Barbara, great to see you.
Great to see you, Terry. Thank you for having me.
It's great to have you on here. I can't wait for your answer. So, Barbara Daoust, so what are you doing?
So at this time, what am I doing, Terry? It's a great question. A lot of my groups that I had been meeting in person are now all meeting online, as most people are doing, using this format, which is a blessing. And there are a lot of silver linings in it. My groups are really appreciating that they can continue meeting and have support, especially at this time. So we're really working with pivoting and our thoughts, right? The program I facilitate is called Thinking into Results. So I tell everybody, continue holding on to the dream, whether you're in fear or you're in faith. They're both the same. They're both invisible and they're both related to your belief systems. So now is a really good time to activate your vision and keep growing your vision. And, you know, there's a great quote from Florence Shin's book, The Game of Life. And she says, most people ask for success and prepare for failure. So I'm reminding my clients constantly to keep their focus on their aim and to audit the thoughts that don't support their success. And fortunately, my clients are pivoting, and got one client who earned her income through cooking classes, and she's now having her cooking classes online and growing and growing and growing, and teachers who are doing online tutoring and finding other ways to develop programs. There's been a lot of opportunity for people and a lot of creative ideas. So we're grateful.
I love that. That's good. That's great. Um, there's been a lot of discussion around people saying, hmm, I have time to write a book or I can finish my book or whatever. There's those conversations are coming up too, which is quite interesting.
Yes.
And, I've had a couple of people ask me, so how did you get the guts to try a video once? Right. And it's like, just turn the video recorder on and talk and stop and delete and start again and delete. And my first video, Barbara, was like 25 takes for a 2-minute video. It was like forever. And
Yes.
now they're like breathing. So, 200 or 300 of them later, it's kind of cool. Yourself?
Right. That's the same thing for me. I used to deliver a video tip a week, and I remember my first tip took me 3 hours. It was a 3-minute tip, but over a year and a half, it was just put up the camera, and 15 minutes later, almost less than that sometimes, it was done. Even content and all of that became a lot easier because it's practice, 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 right?
Yeah.
It's the doing, and the way to close the knowing doing gap is to get in action and stay in action and be consistent. I always tell my clients, just put on a tutu and become a ballerina.
Why not? Right?
Right.
I'd
Right.
look a little sillier than you would probably, but why not? You know,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's exciting this time that we're in because a lot of the people who have gotten themselves down into ruts, are able to look at their business and the future in a different way, and it's beautiful. I just tell them, stick your head up. It's cool up here. You know,
That's
come
that's
up
right.
and come up and try a little bit different thought process. If
Ah,
nothing else, go into the bathroom and look at that person in the mirror and say, yeah, you know what, you're doing all right, you're trying, you're still here.
that's
You
right.
have won the game of life every day of your life so far. Hang in there.
Right.
Right.
That's right.
I
Exactly.
love it. I love it.
Exactly that.
So any
Yeah.
final thoughts for us today?
Well, I would say just stay as positive as you can, and easier said than done. But if you're not feeling good, you have an error in your thinking, and to ask yourself the question, what are you emotionally involved with? Because subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between real or imagined. And if
Mhm.
you're thinking in the past and it's not something that's serving you, you're bringing it into your present. And if you're thinking a worry thought of the future, you're still bringing that into your present, and it's all just created through your imagination. So just use your imagination to focus on what you do want, and stay consistent with speaking it as you want as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thanks so much, Barbara, for stopping in and asking our favorite question for this week. And always a pleasure. Always a pleasure to see you.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye for now.
Evolutionary, eve of illumination, healer to heal or end suffering. Evolutionary healer.